The rain mirrors the storm inside me. It's always the rain, isn't it? Washing away the illusion of peace, revealing the cracks in the facade. I find myself staring at this picture, a ghost of a smile playing on her lips. It feels like a lifetime ago, when laughter echoed through these halls, not the hollow silence that's become my constant companion. We built a life, brick by brick, a comfortable existence, or so I thought. Now, the foundation feels unsteady, the walls crumbling from within. I replay memories, searching for the moment it all shifted, the subtle change in her eyes, the fleeting glances that held a secret I was too blind to see. It's a cruel irony, I provided everything she ever needed, yet I was never enough. The scent of her perfume still lingers faintly in the air, a painful reminder of what's been lost, of the love that has withered like a forgotten flower. It started innocently enough, a casual conversation, a shared glance across a crowded room. Her eyes, usually so guarded, held a spark of something different. A recognition, perhaps, of a yearning she kept hidden beneath layers of societal expectations. The champagne felt like a catalyst, loosening tongues and blurring boundaries. Each stolen moment, each shared secret, chipped away at the walls that separated us. It wasn't a grand, passionate affair, but a slow, insidious erosion, a gradual descent into a world of whispered promises and clandestine meetings. The guilt gnaws at me, a constant ache in my chest, but the allure of the forbidden is a powerful drug. I knew it was wrong, a betrayal of everything I held sacred, but the pull was irresistible. The bar is my sanctuary now, a place where I can drown my sorrows in cheap whiskey and escape the suffocating silence of my home. Each clinking glass, each murmured conversation, is a painful reminder of the life I've lost. I watch the other patrons, couples laughing, friends sharing stories, and a wave of loneliness washes over me. I used to find solace in our shared routines, in the comfortable predictability of our days. Now, every familiar gesture, every shared memory, is tainted by the knowledge of her betrayal. The whiskey burns down my throat, a futile attempt to extinguish the fire of pain that consumes me. The photographs are a cruel reminder of the happiness we once shared. A family vacation, a wedding day, a simple Sunday morning, moments frozen in time, now inaccessible. I trace the faces of our children, their innocent smiles a sharp contrast to the bitterness that has taken root in my heart. I try to understand, to find a reason for her actions, but the answer remains elusive. It's not about the money, or the status, or the lack of affection. It's something deeper, a yearning for something she couldn't find within our marriage. The reflection in the mirror shows a stranger, a woman who has lost her way, trapped in a web of her own making. The city feels indifferent to my pain, a cold and uncaring expanse of concrete and steel. The rain washes over me, a relentless reminder of the tears I've shed in secret. I walk aimlessly, searching for a purpose, a reason to keep going. The weight of betrayal crushes me, suffocating me with its relentless pressure. I see couples holding hands, laughing together, and a pang of envy shoots through me. I'm adrift, lost in a sea of sorrow, with no hope of finding my way back to shore. The letter arrived this morning, a carefully worded apology, a desperate plea for understanding. It offered explanations, justifications, but none of it mattered. The words were hollow, empty, unable to fill the void that had opened up in my soul. I reread it again and again, searching for a glimmer of truth, a sign of remorse, but all I found was more deceit. It was a carefully constructed narrative, designed to minimize her guilt, to paint her actions as a momentary lapse in judgment. The bedroom feels like a tomb, a relic of a life that no longer exists. The silence is deafening, broken only by the occasional creak of the floorboards. I walk through the room, touching the objects that once held so much meaning, a framed photograph, a favorite book, a forgotten trinket. Each object is a painful reminder of the love that has been lost, of the future that will never be. It's a space devoid of warmth, of comfort, of any semblance of happiness. I need to escape, to get away from the suffocating weight of my life. The ocean calls to me, a vast and unforgiving expanse of water. I feel drawn to its depths, a desire to surrender to the overwhelming sorrow. The wind whips through my hair, carrying away the remnants of my sanity. I stand on the edge, contemplating the abyss, searching for a release from the pain that consumes me. The watch stopped at 3:17 a.m., the night she confessed. It's a constant reminder of the moment everything changed, the moment my world shattered into a million pieces. I keep it in my pocket, a tangible symbol of the betrayal that has irrevocably altered my life. Time marches on, but for me, it's frozen, trapped in a perpetual state of pain and regret. The ticking of the watch is replaced by the echo of her voice, the sound of her lies. I don't even watch television anymore. The flickering images, the manufactured drama, it all feels meaningless. I exist in a state of perpetual numbness, detached from reality. The world continues to spin, but I'm trapped in my own private hell, unable to find solace or escape. I'm surrounded by the remnants of my life, but they offer no comfort, no sense of purpose. She tried to reach out, to apologize, to explain. But the damage was done. The trust was broken, the love extinguished. The distance between us is vast, an insurmountable chasm that separates two people who were once so close. Her hand hovers in the air, a symbol of her remorse, but it cannot close the gap. The tears come unbidden, a torrent of grief and despair. I try to suppress them, but they overflow, a testament to the pain that I've been holding inside. Each tear is a lost memory, a shattered dream, a piece of my heart that has been ripped away. I am drowning in sorrow, overwhelmed by the weight of betrayal. I burned the photographs, the remnants of a life that no longer existed. Watching them consumed by the flames felt strangely cathartic, a symbolic act of destruction. It was a way of releasing the pain, of severing the ties that bound me to the past. The ashes scattered in the wind, a final farewell to a love that had died. I spend my days wandering aimlessly, searching for something I can't name. The park is my refuge, a place where I can escape the confines of my home and the memories that haunt me. Feeding the pigeons is a simple ritual, a momentary distraction from the pain. They flutter around me, oblivious to my sorrow, a reminder of the simple joys that have been lost. The red rose she gave me on our first anniversary. It's wilting now, its beauty fading, a reflection of our love. The petals fall like tears, a poignant reminder of what has been lost. I hold it in my hand, a symbol of a love that was once vibrant and passionate, now reduced to dust. I barely recognize myself anymore. The betrayal has taken its toll, leaving me hollow and depleted. I stare at my reflection, searching for a glimmer of hope, a sign of resilience. But all I see is a broken man, haunted by the ghosts of the past. I'm leaving, starting over. I don't know where I'm going, or what the future holds, but I can't stay here any longer. The train symbolizes a new beginning, a chance to escape the shadows of the past. I'm running from the pain, running towards an uncertain future. The road ahead is long and uncertain. I'm walking into the unknown, carrying the weight of my sorrow. The landscape mirrors my inner state, barren, desolate, devoid of hope. But there's a flicker of resilience within me, a determination to survive, to find meaning in the wreckage of my life. I write to exorcise the demons, to make sense of the chaos. My journal is my confidant, the only place where I can truly be honest with myself. The words flow onto the page, a cathartic release of pain and frustration. I'm trying to piece together the fragments of my life, to rebuild what has been broken. Looking at the stars, I feel a sense of perspective. My pain, my sorrow, it all seems insignificant in the grand scheme of things. The universe is vast and indifferent, but it's also beautiful and awe-inspiring. There's a strange sense of peace in contemplating the infinite. My children are my reason for living. They are the light in my darkness, the hope in my despair. I may have lost everything else, but I still have them. Their love is a constant source of strength and resilience. I will do whatever it takes to provide for them, to protect them, to ensure their happiness. The journey is far from over, but I'm moving forward. I'm not the same man I was before, but I'm stronger, wiser, more resilient. I've learned to accept the past, to forgive myself, and to embrace the future. There's still pain, but there's also hope. And that, I realize, is enough.